The UEFA Champions League quarterfinals have delivered pure chaos, drama and heartbreak. From late winners to shocking eliminations, here is everything you need to know. Welcome to JSN, your home of football analysis. This is Ephraim Juma. Now, let us get right into it. Let us start with Bayern versus Real Madrid. The blockbuster clash, Bayern versus Real Madrid. This tie had everything. Bayern won 4-3 on the night and 6-4 on aggregate. Real Madrid scored early, just 35 seconds in, but Bayern kept responding. Goals from Harry Kane and late strikes sealed the comeback. The turning point, a red card of Eduardo Camavinga, and Bayern punished them instantly. This is one of the greatest UCL quarterfinals ever. Now, Seth, what do you think about yesterday's quarterfinal between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich?
First of all, I want to say I was surprised by Real Madrid's performance. I was not expecting that to happen. Real Madrid to show such a performance, especially at Allianz Arena, where Bayern get their strength from in this kind of fixture. So, Real Madrid managing to score 3 goals at Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich in the second leg. I mean, somehow it really surprised me. But then this somehow shows us that the caretaking coach, at least he tactically he has some clue of what is supposed to be done at a club like Real Madrid in such moments. And then obviously I think what led to Real Madrid being knocked out at the end of the day was some of the chances that they missed a lot.
Yes.
Now, when you talk of players like Kylian Mbappe and
Vinicius Junior,
exactly.
Vinicius Junior lost 3 chances.
Yeah, 3 chances.
He could have scored them, right?
Yeah. So I think Real Madrid need to make their players aware of how big this club is, and that there are some fixtures that you need to play as a team, not as a superstar. And there's players like Vinicius Junior and Jude Bellingham arguing with each other while the game was going on. I mean, that is not something to show your fans, right? Lack of communication. Kylian Mbappe getting a chance to pass the ball to Vinicius, and then he did not pass it to Vinicius. He wants to cover himself. So these are the kind of things that led to Real Madrid being knocked out before even considering that they considered a red card in the late minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arsenal are also back in the semi-finals.
Yes.
A tense 0-0 draw against Sporting CP at the Emirates, but they go through a 1-0 aggregate. Not the best performance, but job done, right?
Yes.
Manager Mikel Arteta will be proud of the defensive discipline. Arsenal are now serious contenders. Do you agree that Arsenal are serious contenders of the Champions League?
I don't agree. I will disagree with you on that, because we did an analysis on this channel, right?
Yes.
And I remember telling you that if Arsenal win against Sporting, it's going to be a narrow win.
Yes.
And if Sporting win against Arsenal, it's going to be a narrow win.
Yes.
And then now, surprisingly enough, it went a 0-0 draw. Then we also have poor attacking style of play that Mikel Arteta is somehow trying to play at Arsenal. I think Arteta is trying to play more of a safe kind of football, but not to be the chaotic attacking team. And if that is what they're going to play against a team like Atletico Madrid, then it's not going to favor them at all, especially at Metropolitano, where Atletico are aggressive, chaotic, and they want to score. And you have players who are not comfortable attacking, and they lack the creativity to unlock defenses. Imagine just try to unlock a defense of a team like Sporting Lisbon in a quarterfinals was hard for Arsenal. So
Sporting Lisbon are not even disciplined.
Yeah, they're not even disciplined defense. Yeah, defensive, because if Bodo Glimt managed to score 3 goals past these guys,
and Arsenal can't score.
And Arsenal can't even score 2
at
goals
their home turf.
At the home turf. Getting a 0-0 draw against Sporting Lisbon, bro. Even if they went through to the semi-finals, yeah, it's a back-to-back semi-finals for Arsenal, by the way. But we all have to agree on this one. Arsenal are currently at a very, very bad state attacking-wise, because in their last 5 games, they've only managed to score how many goals? 3. Yeah, because it was 1 against Southampton, 1 against Brentford, against Bournemouth, yeah, 0 against City, then 1 against Sporting Lisbon. So 3 games, 3 goals in their last 5 fixtures. That is how poor Arsenal's attacking is.
And they are aiming for the title.
They might win it.
Of course,
Yeah.
they might. Now, to other news, Paris Saint-Germain eliminated Liverpool with authority. They won both legs. Of course, a commanding lead at Parc des Princes, a commanding lead at Anfield. That is a 2-0 victory. PSG look unstoppable right now. Clinical, composed, and dangerous. Do you agree that PSG are the very serious contenders for the title this season?
I do think they have the better chance of winning the Champions League.
The best chance, in fact.
Yeah, the best chance of winning the Champions League more than any other club right now. Because if you look at how they've played against Liverpool and how they played through their entire journey this season to the semi-finals, I think they've had a very, very good performance. Except that Arsenal have got the best record, unbeaten, since the beginning of the Champions League campaign.
Arsenal?
They're unbeaten.
Hey.
Since the beginning of the Champions League campaign this season, Arsenal are unbeaten. As it stands, till now.
No, Atletico is going to show them
Yeah,
how people get beaten.
Yeah, sounds hard to believe, but currently,
it's hard to believe.
Currently, I think, with the remaining teams on board, they are the poorest.
They're the poorest
of them.
Talk of
They're
Atletico
the
Madrid.
poorest of them, yeah.
Right? Talk
Yeah.
of
Talk of Bayern
PSG.
Munich, talk of Paris Saint-Germain, talk of Arsenal. Arsenal are the poorest team this year so far. And in this competition, out of the four, I think they are the ones who are going to struggle against their opponents more than any other team.
Okay. Atletico Madrid edged past FC Barcelona in a tight Spanish battle. A tactical masterclass, defensive discipline and efficiency. Atletico are built for knockout football. Now, Atletico went to Camp Nou and they beat Barcelona 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Then Barcelona came to Estadio Metropolitano and won 2-1.
Yeah.
And of course, got eliminated either way. So, the semi-finals are set. Bayern Munich versus PSG. Your prediction?
Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain. This one is tough, bro. It's going to be tough, but I'm gonna
Give me a prediction.
I'm gonna give PSG a upper hand on this one.
Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid.
Definitely Atletico Madrid. No doubt about that.
Who wins the Champions League? Drop your predictions
Paris
now.
Saint-Germain in a final. But if Paris Saint-Germain clash with Atletico Madrid on the finals, then it won't be easy. It won't be easy.
So that means they're going out.
Yeah, it won't be easy.
Atletico Madrid in the final.
Yeah, it won't be easy.
Hey bro, you're meeting
in the finals. That guy is something else.
It's not a
If
job.
you win, it's a 1-0 win.
Yes.
Yeah. and
if he scores fast, forget about it.
and you'll be nursing serious injuries.
Yes.
And if he scores fast, then just forget about it. Yeah. So
okay, this is JSN, the Juma Sports Network. My name is Ephraim Juma. My co-host is Zeph Ador. Subscribe to the channel and support the channel.